Okay, guys, so I'm about to watch Star Wars Rebels Season 2. I'm hoping that it's better because Season 1 was a little bit of letdown after Clone Wars, but it still has some potential, especially with the ending with Ahsoka coming, because Ahsoka is one of the best characters from Clone Wars. So I'm pretty excited for Season 2, so let's watch it. Okay, guys, so I just finished Star Wars Rebels Season 2. This was definitely a way better improvement. There was more episodes, so they had more room to mess around with stuff. They had a lot more story arc to the characters. I really loved Ezra's story arc. That was really good. We get more Darth Vader because they teased that at the end of Season 1. Ahsoka's, of course, more in it because she was only at the last two episodes of Season 1. And I don't know, there's some great story arcs. The droid has some story arcs. There's a lot of great, interesting stuff in here. And I definitely think this was a way better improvement than Season 1. And a few things I've noticed is they've had Yoda in one episode. His animation looks way different than Clone Wars and looks way worse. They changed his design. All of the lightsabers look too skinny and look like they could just snap. We also get Darth Maul near the end. That's pretty cool. There's a few stuff in here that I don't like. Some things I really love. And so yeah, Star Wars Rebels Season 2 was really good. But next up is Season 3. Okay, guys, so I'm about to watch Star Wars Rebels Season 3, and I'm pretty excited because Season 2 was a big step up from Season 3, and there are some definite ways that they can improve, and hopefully they do improve off the series. There's a lot of interesting aspects, one of the characters, loses their eyesight. There's going to be a lot of different challenges. Ezra's sort of heading towards the dark side a little. So, and now to see what they do with Darth Maul, and still, if Darth Vader and Ahsoka are alive. We know Darth Vader is, but still. So yeah, I'm excited for Star Wars Rebels Season 3. Okay, guys, so I just finished Star Wars Rebels Season 3. Whoa, this season was amazing. Those few finale episodes, and even the episodes coming up to it, were amazing. I don't know, this season just had a lot of cool things. There's some things I didn't like. Ahsoka wasn't really in it, which because she died at end of Season 2, but then isn't she back in Mandalorian Season 2? So I'm very confused. So maybe that's a plot point in Season 4, but overall it was really good. The last few episodes were the ones I watched most recently. It was just so great with the different plans. There were so many intricate narratives. There's a lot of new characters. Some of them die off. Sabine sort of goes to her own Mandalorian, she saves the Mandalorians. But overall, I really, really enjoyed the season. I don't really know specific things to say about it, except those last few episodes really did. The droids, they had a couple good episodes in there. And they're just a lot of good. I'm starting to love these characters way more. I'm starting to I'm not good with names still. The blind, Jedi. I'm starting to like him because I didn't really like him in Season 1 and 2. And then we got... I can't think of anyone's names right now. Main kid. Ezra, that's his name. I'm sorry, I've liked him, but I'm starting to like him way more. He's really feels like an Anakin character, and I really love it. You have the darksaber in there. Darth Maul dies, and then Obi-Wan's in an episode, which is pretty cool. But yeah, overall, I thought this season was definitely the best out of the three. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for Season 4. Okay, guys, so I'm about to watch Star Wars Rebels Season 4. And as I said, I'm pretty excited because Season 3 was a big improvement for me. And I just want to see how they can keep going. This season is a little shorter, like Season 1, but I'm excited to watch it. Okay, guys, so I just finished Star Wars Rebels. Like the whole series and season 4 more specifically. And I thought season 4 was really entertaining. The finale episodes were really good. You get like Ahsoka's finally back. She's alive. I don't know what happened to Darth Vader, but we know he's alive because of, well, the rest of Star Wars. Um, it leaves us on a cliffhanger that's never answered, or maybe it is in like something, but where's Ezra? What's happening with everyone else? I'm very confused. Kanan died. Finally got his name, Kanan. He died, which sucks. But overall, I enjoyed the season a lot. Sorry I'm doing shorter reviews. I just don't want this whole, like, these videos to be, like, super long and, like, actually able to be watched. But I really enjoyed it. Chopper is like one of my favorite droids. Because near the beginning of this whole series, they had R2D2 and C3PO, and I thought they might be in it more, but they were like not even in it. But and I really got attached to Chopper. There's a lot of new characters and stuff like that, and I really enjoyed the 15 episodes and then the 45-minute finale, which was really good. But yeah, Star Wars Rebels I think was really good. There are some like problems with it. Mostly visually. The lightsabers are so thin. Yoda looks like he like wants to die. Obi-Wan, when they have a young Obi-Wan, they redesigned him. Some people say it's a different art style, but it seems very similar to Rebels, just redesigned. But overall, I liked it. Also, I'm probably super stupid. What happened to Ezra's blaster lightsaber? I like that. But yeah, overall, Star Wars Rebels really good. Clone Wars is definitely better, but I still really enjoy the show. But next up is Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. Okay, guys, so I'm about to watch Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. I am excited for this because I actually enjoyed this movie. I saw it when it came out in theaters, and I thought it was pretty good. It had like new characters that I really enjoyed. It told a simple story of how to get like all of the plans of the Death Star and everything, and it is very interesting. We did some amazing characters in it, and then most people know what happens at the end, but I'm not going to spoil it yet. But I haven't seen this in a long time, so I'm going to rewatch Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. Let's watch it. Okay, guys, so I just finished Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. I forgot how amazing this film is. Like, I'm very surprised by how good it is. The story is like so great, and it's like really important to the Star Wars timeline. It takes place like I feel like right before you get into the main trilogy is like really interesting. Like my favorite parts are like around episode 3, a little bit before that, Clone Wars era. That's a great era, and then like the sort of Rebels era before everything, the rebellion during the 3 movies, and after no one cares about the Resistance. But Rogue One was like super good. The story's amazing. Characters really love. Of course, you got Jyn Erso. She's pretty good. But then my favorites were the blind guy and his friend. Those two were the best. Of course, everyone dies at the end, but it's not how I remember it. I remember that everyone just dies after the big explosion, but it was actually way better because it was like one by one by one, everyone was dying. First it was the robot, then it was then it was the blind guy walking out, and then it was like the Bodhi pilot in his area where they threw a grenade in there. Then it's the blind guy's friend, and then it's like Jyn and the other dude at the end. I'm not good with character names at all, besides like the very main character or if it's iconic or anything. You got some different things in there. I feel like this felt like sort of like a war movie during the end, because the ending's obviously the best. Like you could like you felt like you were in the movie because it wasn't just like robots controlling cameras making smooth movements, which worked for a lot of movies. But this one, it was like handheld. You could feel that, and it felt like you were actually like immersed into the world. And I really enjoyed that with this movie. And there were a lot of other things like the effects really were good. The only things that weren't really that good were I think it's Grand something Tarkin. Of course, like his actor died, so they had to try something. It didn't really work. And then Carrie Fisher, she was better, but like it still didn't look real. But I love how the end just blends perfectly into the beginning of A New Hope. And speaking of A New Hope, next up is Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Okay guys, so I'm about to watch Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. This is the OG, I'm very excited, and it looks different because I'm not watching on Disney+. Plus. Because the thing with Star Wars, the original trilogy, and with the prequels, the oldest version you have is the better. And I have, for the original trilogy, I have 3 DVDs from 2004. That's the oldest I have, and because they've made so many edits, the 2011 and on is the worst edits. Disney Plus, they even, I don't know how they messed that up, but 2004 I think is like pretty good for it. But yeah, I'm about to watch it, and this is the OG. I'm excited. This movie, I feel like I know the plot the best of everything Star Wars. I feel like, because I watch a lot of Star Wars videos, and there's always a lot of theories on the original. A lot of people like episode 5 the best, and then episode 6 a lot of people also like, but this one some people like love it a lot because it's like the OG. Some people like looking at a grand aspect, they think it's pretty good. I haven't seen it in a while, so I'm excited to rewatch it. Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Okay guys, so I just finished Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. I forgot how good this film is. The like story, the visual effects, they were like astonishing at the time. Some held up, some didn't. The ones that they added when the prequels came out definitely didn't hold up. But like there are some moments where you see like a TIE fighter going across, but then when it's going across, you see a little fade of green, like a green square, but it's like faded because you can tell it was on a green screen. It didn't take away from the movie too much, but the story, like I knew like the plot and everything, but I loved all the different little details and stuff. There's not really a way to describe it. It was just really entertaining. The characters are like really well written. You got Luke, he's a little bit whiny in this, which makes sense. You got Han, who's like this big hot shot who like only cares about himself until the end. Then you got Chewie, who is Chewie, and then you got Leia, who is trying to like help the rebellion and stuff. Then you got Darth Vader and other characters like Obi-Wan, and then the different the droids like R2D2 and C3PO. R2D2 and C3PO are really main characters. Like I'm glad that they're more front and center, and I really love it. But yeah, I can't really talk too much about it because everyone really knows the plot, and so I can't really describe that. I just love the different aspects of it. The story is so well written, it's so well directed. The like the music, the music's amazing. You got different shots. You got the iconic shot with the 2 suns and then Luke looking up. It's amazing. The cinematography is it's pretty good. I like it like enough. It's more of like still shots, which is good. But like with some of the shots look really great, especially like the ones with the 2 suns and stuff. Tatooine looks pretty good, and I really wish George Lucas didn't add any of those weird stuff when he was making the prequels. All the CGI does not fit at all, any of that. But at least I don't have the 2011 version, which is good. But yeah, next up is Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. Let's watch it. Okay guys, so I'm about to watch Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. A lot of people have this as their favorite Star Wars movie. I'm not really good with remembering plots of movies unless I've seen it like over 10 times. But this movie, I just remember Yoda's in it, he's introduced, and I think, he dies in this one. There's some different aspects. I know that, like, you get, Luke, I am your father, or no, I am your father, that's the real line. But I don't know the specifics of it, but a lot of people have this as their favorite, so I'm excited to rewatch it. Let's watch Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. Okay guys, so I just finished Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. Overall, I don't think it was better than A New Hope. I think some points were definitely better than the top points of A New Hope, but as a whole, it had some of the weaker points. It was more boring at times and like stretched out, even though it was like pretty much the exact same runtime. But overall, it's a good consensus. I love the new characters they added. I loved how they built upon the characters from the previous movie. You got some iconic scenes in there like, no, I am your father, and then Han Solo frozen in carbonate, but this one definitely feels like it needs a sequel. A New Hope, honestly, it could have ended there, but like, of course they were gonna make another one based off its success, but this one just ended, like, it had like a kind of conclusive ending, but not really. But like it was setting up another one, which makes sense, and that gives it more room to dive in for some better aspects. So I'm excited to watch Return of the Jedi. But yes, I really loved Yoda. Yoda's one of the best characters. He's so wise and funny at the same time, and it's so great. And then you got Obi-Wan as like a Force ghost, and then just like in the Force, and then Luke's hand chopped off. It's just so amazing. I love the different aspects of it. It just can be slow at times, and I like more fast-paced movies that keep going, to keep like me entertained. Though some slower movies I still love. But yes, I loved Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. So I am excited for the next one. Let's watch the other one.